Good afternoon, all wannabe entrepreneurs. So, I've been talking about entrepreneurship and establishing yourself as an entrepreneur. The question today is, when should you quit your 9 to 5 job? Now, you are very eager to get started on your own. You want to be your own boss. You want to have that flexibility. Also, you want to take the risk so that you can increase the reward, isn't it? You have all these desires, and now the question is, when should I quit my 9 to 5 job? Now, when you want to quit your 9 to 5 job, if you are in a 9 to 5 job, I would say there are two options. The first one is what I did in the beginning as well. What I did was I quit my job when I was not ready. What I mean by when I was not ready was, of course, I had this desire. I want to be into entrepreneurship. I want to do something. I know what I want to do. I was very clear. I want to be into coaching, speaking, and training. So I was very clear with it. I also had a certificate in coaching, and I had done my master's. I had done 20 years of working experience. So I thought I could do it. And then people usually say, when you have savings for at least 3 to 4 months, you can quit your 9 to 5 job. Yes, I had that saving as well. So what I did was I quit my 9 to 5 job and I embarked on the journey of coaching, speaking, and training. What was my experience? For almost 1 year, I struggled. Daily, I was struggling to establish, because I didn't know the market. I haven't done the market research. People were not familiar with me in the market. The challenge I had was I was living in Addo City for 8 years, and then I moved back to Male. And after moving back to Male, I only had few friends, few people knew me, and then I jumped into a deep ocean, basically. And by jumping into deep ocean without any market exposure, what happened was I was not able to attract even a single client. I also had a coaching client, but I did not know how to do the marketing and how to attract, how to make that sale. I honestly didn't know how to make that sale, because I was not able to attract any customers. What happened? I had this 3 months savings, but slowly it was like going. It was as if the money was in a sack and there was no bottom in the sack. So it was going and emptying, and finally I had nothing in my bank account. Also, one thing I did was, with the money I had, I invested in another coaching certification, thinking that the first coaching certification I earned was not the right one. So with that mindset, I invested for a second coaching certification, and by the end of almost 2 years, by the end of 9 months, I was not able to earn anything. I was not able to sustain. I encountered several family problems, and then COVID came. And with the COVID, I was not able to pull up. So it was a very challenging situation that I ran into. Encountered a lot of family problems. People were criticizing me, and everyone says that you are a fool. And when we are faced with those criticism, usually even the most self-confident person, the confident person also will lose self-esteem. So day by day, although the effort I was putting in, it increased, my self-esteem was going down, and because of the lower self-esteem, I was operating in the scarcity mindset. I was always running behind customers, thinking that, okay, this customer might pay me. And when I started running behind customers, when I operated from the scarcity mindset, I was not able to do it. So after this huge failure, and also fail in my second marriage, I had to start again. So again, I took a job, and I was managing like my life because I was going through a divorce by then, and I managed myself. And then I also worked on myself and then I focused on building my business. So while I was on my this job that I took, I started learning. I started investing myself into a lot of learning opportunities. I kept on asking myself, what is the problem here? Why am I not able to sell? I have the coaching certification. I have 20 years experience. I have previous I had previous entrepreneurship experience as well. I was operating a tuition center. I was operating a print shop, and I was doing everything. But this time, as a coach, trainer, and speaker, I was not able to attract a single client. So as I was learning, I realized that I was working with this scarcity mindset. I was like basically chasing my customers, and it didn't help me. So I started serving instead. And I started serving until I was able to make my 1 month salary from my part-time job. So I allocated 2 hours daily for almost 18 months. And by the time I was able to allocate this 2 hours daily for 18 months, I was able to earn an equivalent of my 1 month salary. Now, by working 8 to 9 hours a day, I was earning $1,000, and on a side hustle, by working 2 hours a day, I was able to earn that $1,000 as well. Now, with this mindset, I decided finally when I was able to earn $1,000 from my side hustle, I realized that, okay, now if I go in fully, I would be able to make more, because now I will have more time to work on my business, to go and do the marketing, to go and do the trainings, to attend to people, more time to attend to clients. Therefore, after 2 years in the job, I resigned again this time. But alhamdulillah, I was able to continue on my own business, and I was able to earn. There was never a month where I was not earning almost double my income from my former job. So this is the difference. If you quit thinking that you have 3 months or 4 months salary, but you haven't established the foundation of your business, and then if you quit, that means you will, if you quit your business without the foundation, it will be difficult for you to establish. So while you are on the job, you have to establish yourself. Unique Munta, I am a Maldivian, and I can speak in English as well. Thank you very much for your comment. Okay, so the point is, you have to establish, you have to work on your business, you have to lay the foundation. For any business to get started, to pick up from the ground, it will have to go, some roots has to go inside. Like if you are planting a tree, the plant starts first, like the roots go down, and then slowly you will see the shoot, and then a little stem, then a leaf. Likewise, the roots will go. So in your own business, on your entrepreneurial journey, you have to first plant the seed. You have to keep on watering it, give enough sunlight, and then slowly the roots will go into the ground, and then slowly the business will come up. So you have to lay this foundation. If you want to quit your job and go into 9 to 5, into entrepreneurship, make sure that you have laid that foundation. You are confident that you can earn enough, or by quitting you can earn enough to sustain your business. You know how to do it, you know the game. Then only you will be able to get started. So when it comes to entrepreneurship, always remember entrepreneurship comes with risks and rewards. So you have to ask yourself, what kind of risks should I take? What kinds of risks should I not take? You can make an investment. You can play a bold game, saying I have 100,000 rupiah and I'm going to invest this 100,000 rupiah into my business. And you can start a brick and mortar business. You can start a coffee shop. But if you don't have working capital for the next 3 months, it will also be a trouble. So make sure that you play it wisely, you do it the correct way, and you lay the correct foundation, a strong foundation that you can build upon. And once you lay that strong foundation, you will be confidently going up and onwards day by day. So you have to always question, where am I in this my entrepreneurial journey? Am I having just a thought to start my entrepreneurship? So you have to figure out a lot of things, finding out your niche, finding out what you will be doing, and all those things, getting the capital and all those things. But the most important thing before quitting is decide whether you have laid the foundation. So I hope this video gave you something to think about when you want to establish yourself as an entrepreneur. I'm a coach, trainer, and speaker, and I help you jump into entrepreneurship smoothly by quitting your 9-to-5 job. So if you're looking forward, we can always have a discussion. Thank you. Good day. Bye-bye.